of our Toastmasters meeting, which is the evaluation section, because we are going to look back and see what we did well, what we did not so well, how to improve, and we will do it all in the form of a prepared speech. Our first speech will be ably evaluated by Mr. Frank Shea.
For our guests this evening, Shelomo has been a winner at the highest level in Toastmasters and has been a highlight of the group of young people that have joined us. His presentations are almost always thoughtful and philosophic. I know, because I've worked with him, that he rehearses very, very hard, and he rehearses with the intention of replicating the same words in the same way with the same gestures each time he gives them. And I've seen him grow speech after speech after speech, as we all have. He does something that very few Toastmasters do, and that is he takes the coaching, the love notes, the video, and he puts them all together and comes back and tries that same speech again. That's a powerful way to learn. Shelomo, your icebreaker, you showed us that you could be a very, very sad speaker. Still motivational, still with a message, but evoked a lot of sadness about your fraternity brothers. You've also shared the story of dunking your basketball, going to the ball pit, and then to the caramel cream cake. So in that humor was also a message. And you have the rare talent, funny message, sad, balanced with funny message, and you always move the audience. Because we work together and I know what you're doing, I'm going to be a little bit harder on you than I would anybody else. This is Shlomo's first version of a presentation. He'll be going to a group of investors to sell his tie ship program that he has developed. Shelomo, you were very much at ease, particularly at the beginning. Something, when I think back to you a year and a half ago, you could not have come up here with the first version of the speech you wrote yesterday and been comfortable and at ease. You were today. As you got farther and farther along, you lost a little bit of that because you've been practicing from the beginning every time. So you had the beginning down better. A couple of things. I had a note, what differentiates tie ship from other products, and you told us that. Shlomo, your opening is not strong, and it isn't really related, doesn't fit in well subsequently. I would get to what you used as your body. And everybody who you show that to, every investor is going to be thinking LinkedIn. You need to bring your competition LinkedIn earlier and tell these investors why your product is better. Good luck, my friend.
Our evaluator for speech number